Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's going on, buddy?
We are back to talk Survivor 47. This is episode 9, Nightmare Fuel. Make sure you're like subscribed if you're into Survivor. We've covered a ton of seasons. Go check out our past playlist. If you're into other types of reality TV, whether it be dating, we cover Love is Blind, we cover Love Island, different things competition-wise. We cover House of Villains. Um, and plenty of other crap. So just go check it out. I've done this spiel too many times.
Yeah.
Uh, Brian, episode 9, Nightmare Fuel. It was a live tribal episode. It was a live tribal episode. I mean, that's what everyone online's talking about. It's what we had to experience for the last 15 minutes. And obviously, people can see the title of the video, but I want to pose this right off the bat before we even talk about the results of the episode. And we're not happy about it. We were a big fan of his. Are live tribals bad for Survivor?
You want me to answer?
Yeah, I do, because I have my opinion. I'm curious of your opinion.
I think they're good, but when the viewer can be involved, and I just don't think we weren't involved tonight because, like you said, pre-show, Jeff has his questions he got to rattle through, and he's talking to these people that don't even have a vote, and like it's just like I don't even care what Caroline was saying, but she's answering these questions, and it's like these questions we've also heard. I've seen every season 1,000 times. I've heard that question, and he just changes the name of the person he's asking it to. So it's just I think it is good for Survivor, but we need to be involved, and we were not involved tonight.
I think that's a fair answer, Brian. These guys need to be mic'd up better. I would rather spend 10 minutes hearing the
Yeah,
frantic back and forthness, even if they knew Saul from the beginning, even if the very beginning of it and a lot of it was smoke and mirror. I want to hear that. I think it's great. Jeff was like a substitute teacher, like talking. No one gave a crap what you had to say, Jeff, because no one knew what they were really going to do. But I don't know that, right? Because Saul was the plan and was I just and we'll get into who wanted who. There's three different people with three different groups. It was actually kind of comical. You had what Genevieve wanted, you had what the people out on the excursion wanted, and then you had the winning crew what they wanted, right? Like it was very funny to see the three things and see again
hmm
kind of where the strong personalities lie. And Genevieve, man, I was my preseason pick. I did not know she was going to evolve into this, but I just love the vindictiveness. I love the influence she has. She's just very stern. She's not frantic, and I
yeah,
think that's what ends up leading a lot of people to falling back into her plans.
yeah. I can agree with that. I like her. I'm disappointed that Saul went. There's a lot of other people I would love to see go before Saul. Not Genevieve's not one of them. I like her too, but I mean, that's the game. Like people got to go when they got to go. So good for her. If she wins the show, then I really won't care because of all the people left, she might be like one of my tops that I want to win. There's a lot of people I don't want to win, and she's not on that list.
Yeah, I mean, you had the food crew who was the winning crew, and we'll get to them. They wanted Sam. Saul kind of blew that up a little bit right away
Yeah,
when they got
he
on.
did
He
make a
kind of
mistake there.
he didn't play it cool there, and we'll get to kind of that. Those who had to go on the journey, aka the losers, that was Gabe and Kyle, and what was that?
No, it was Caroline, Sam, uh Rachel, and Danny.
Caroline, Rachel, Andy, and
Andy.
Sam.
Andy,
Yeah,
yeah. Sorry.
four of them
Danny.
lost their vote because they got eliminated in the first round of the elimination challenge. Uh, Caroline was the one who ends up losing her vote there. We had Sam. Yeah, his name was thrown around. Sam is not a fan of Andy, but ends up getting stuck with Andy because he thought that like it was going to be the two of them versus each other in the end. No, it ends up meaning not that, but it just means that you had to like roll through with this guy and your fates were tied together for this lost vote thing. Very appropriate. I will say, Brian, I was coming ready to come on this episode, super complaining about the journey and all the BS with the pairing off and stuff. But with one person losing their vote, it
Yeah,
did at the end make me be like, okay, like not that
right.
bad. A little complicated to get there, but you didn't make this. I don't like tribal councils where I need to write down who has what and who can
Yeah.
do what.
No,
Who's still available. That's bullshit to me,
no, I'm with you.
frankly.
If we came in here tonight on this review and four people didn't have a vote, I would have lost my shit. Like, stop messing with the game. Like one person losing it, fine, and it's honestly a non important person in my opinion. Like, I just forget that Caroline's even on the show a lot of the times. But I mean. Jenga, I thought it was fine. They've done that version of stacking in other games, never against each other. But I actually do like this challenge where they do the you have to build the stairs with the steps,
Yeah.
but the steps are also a puzzle. I don't mind that actually either because like in old ones it's higher, there's more, and it's longer, and it can tire you out. I mean, it's still been a little easier with teams, but I don't hate that challenge. I really don't.
No, I didn't hate that challenge. I thought, like I said, the pairing stuff was interesting. You didn't know if it was a good or bad thing to pair off. Uh, Again, the problem again with this episode is that there was so much strategizing in the camp life leading up to tribal, which I liked. I liked that there was literally three different candidates that were up in different people's minds. And honestly, with the crossover of the votes, it really could have went a lot of different ways. And
Hmm.
that panic live tribal though, it really takes away from me. I don't want to miss out on the most important conversation of the hour and a half that I watched. And they didn't give me the most important conversation of the hour and a half that we watched.
Right. It's just a lot of like mumbles and subtitles.
Looks at
Yeah.
each other like,
Yeah.
what does
It's
that mean?
there's because there's also good times where they do a lot of travel and Def's not talking and we're just seeing people scramble and then we kind of hear it. I'm fine with that. And they can even honestly, I wouldn't even care if they broke like the fourth wall here and they had a dude like cameraman come up and the other cameraman were in the shots and like you know what I mean, like with the
Yeah,
microphone
I
and
don't
trying to
care
pick something
about
up.
that.
Yeah, I don't care about that stuff either. But I will never
Get the
get it.
boom mic right in there, dude.
Yeah,
Like right in there. I can see everybody. No one cares, Jeff. No one cares what you're saying. Like, it's
no one
fine.
does. Not
You're
a single
good.
person because he's saying a bunch of nothing. I know people love travels. I don't really care what Jeff has to say during a travel. I just show me the votes and the idle plays.
Tribal council is definitely something that, I mean, there's nothing you can really do to change tribal council outside of the goofy bullshit that they pull. But tribal councils just used to mean more. I used to look forward to tribal council. I don't really look forward to tribal council anymore. I don't believe anything I hear tribal council anymore.
No, it's all bullshit. That's why like Jeff almost like inserts himself into conversations and like trying to make stir up drama, but I feel like there's already so much drama going on with like voting here, especially today. Just be quiet, man. When you see that stuff going, like he can keep talking if nothing's going on, but once he sees those people starting to move around like ants, shut up.
Shut up and let it go and tell everyone to go in there and
Yeah.
move and do exactly what we just said. Like, look live. This is what live looks like. It's not planned. So screw it. You don't mind
Mhm.
showing us changing the damn set over to a reunion and having all the
Yeah.
guys running in and changing
Right.
stuff. That's fine all of a sudden, right? Like, oh, we're breaking it now because the show's over. No crap. We know there's a bunch of camera people there. It's all good. Like,
Yeah, I know.
it's fine. Very good point. Now I'm like this high on this whole thing that I wasn't even thinking about. Jeff. Yeah. So I mean, there are some good players here. I mean, there are some strong players left. You mentioned Sue, Genevieve, Kyle, who is
Yeah, Kyle
now
did mark it. Because I don't, we didn't talk about, but the foot challenge also, I like that one. I like that challenge too. And even ones where they're doing like those type of endurance things, do more of
yeah.
those. More of those, less puzzles, please.
No, I mean those are ones again, like I said, we usually see towards the end. So it's nice to see some of the classics. And I do
Yeah,
like on the show that they repeat stuff, but Jeff acknowledges it. He mentions all
yeah. I
the time
mean,
the legacy, the records of it.
yeah, I'm
That
fine with that because it's a good challenge. If it's good, play it every year. I don't care. Same thing that needs to happen on the actual challenge is stop making up these dumb challenges and play ones that we actually like.
yeah, it's actually a really fair point. Um, like I said, major power players right now. You have Genevieve. Gabe seems to have a lot of influence. Sue. Kyle's a great challenger, but Sue hates him so much, and we see that in the trailer that she is out for blood for
Shades
him.
Kyle too.
Yeah, Sue hates Cole because he wrote her name down early on, and she hasn't
Mm,
forgotten about it. And it
mm.
seems, according to the trailer, that is like the plot line of next episode is I don't know if something else happens or she's just over him in general, but she is like yelling like F Kyle,
Oh,
like
well, you know what? I like that. I love when people are mad just because they wrote their name down and revenge on you wrote my name down once. Now I hate your guts.
dude, it was like like again, our
I
commenters
love
who
it.
but it was like week 2 or 3, and we're on week 9 now, and she's still like that a-hole wrote my name down.
I may be old, but I never forget.
Elephant never forgets. Um, but like I said, I thought this episode it teetered with disaster when we started to talk about losing votes and journey. I hate the word
Yeah.
journey. I can't stand the word journey.
Yeah.
They blew a lot of their reward budget apparently last week with the auction because they gave them BLTs this week. Like they
These are
have a
not rewards
podcast.
I'd be excited about. I guess I'd be hungry, but like I don't
I
love
would not
tomatoes.
be jazzed about a BLT when I've been like living on the beach.
No, and like I know they get excited, but like if I'm starving, you're like, here's a piece of cake. I mean, sorry, that's not gonna land with me.
No. Can I just have
Give me
some
those
Gatorade
wings.
and
Although wings would make me poop and probably hurt my butt, but
some Gatorade and like pizza. Pizza's safe. Safe enough.
no, no. Grease.
What?
Nah, that would kill
Oh,
me,
I
dude. I'm
don't
not
think their
getting
pizza's
tolerance
gonna be
to.
greasy. It's not they're
Give
not
me
getting
grilled,
a
give me
place
grilled
and
chicken
all.
on a salad. That would be like the ultimate
They ain't
grilled
gonna
chicken
give you
on a
that
salad
though,
would be good.
Brian. They'll give you a Whopper before they're gonna give you that.
How about a piece of salmon?
I would love a nice piece of that. So
Like on
I
like and they
take like
cook cereal. You
like
know
a
how they kind
breakfast.
of do, yeah, what do you call it when it's like you cook it on like wood or something like that?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I
Like
don't
they could
on a
do those
plank,
type of things.
on like a cedar plank.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Planks. Yeah, that's it right there.
Oh God. Overall good. Not sitting here to complain. Wednesday night, we finished off Golden Bachelorette. We had a decent Love is Blind Argentina
Hmm.
little burst here. The 4 episodes. Next week we go down to 2. And obviously Survivor, we are now down to the final 9. 9 players remain. So we got about 5, 6 more weeks, Brian, something like that. We should go into the finale with like 4,
You go to yeah, and
8,
it's a
7, 6,
double
5. That gives about 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
It's
That
gonna end
makes sense.
before Christmas.
The
It's
finale
gonna
is
end
3 hours.
before Christmas.
Yeah,
What?
finale's 3 hours. That's the
I
only.
can't promise.
What
Yeah, but it'll get it over with.
are you saying? Zoom's being weird?
What?
Is your Zoom being weird?
It was for half a second. We're good.
Yeah, same here. But yeah, I think yeah, we need this wrapped up by the end of the year because we were talking about texting. This show comes back like in an instant, and we should probably
Yeah,
mention that.
everybody, shout out. I don't know why they needed to announce it now, but Survivor 48 does have a premiere date. Survivor 48 is going to premiere on
It's like
Wednesday,
yeah,
obviously.
February 27th or something, right?
Wednesday, January. Oh no, it's February, right? Oh, I'm
February
sorry.
something.
Yep, here it is. Sorry. 2 hour season 48 premiere of Survivor will take place on February 26th. The following week, there will be a 90-minute premiere of The Amazing Race. Shout out Logan. I tagged him in the season premiere date announcement. I told him you now have a deadline. He's probably going to miss it, but at least I'm assigning it. It's not a restaurant, it's not a burger review, so I can't get him to do it timely, but I talked to him within this week. I didn't lead with that, but I did then ask again, are we going to get you to finish our
You probably
story? And
hate your guts. You probably
he
hate your
claimed
guts.
that he's going to. I don't
So
care. I know what the people want.
yeah,
He is the Tar Storian. You have to
what?
finish.
Why do we have such a like? I think this show really loses its value when it's being pumped out so quickly.
Oversaturation. I think this is my tinfoil hat theory. He knows no one gives a shit about 48 or 49. It's all about 50. And so let's get 48 and 49 out of the way. 48 and 49, I guess, will be our 2025s. And I guess maybe we get 50 in the beginning of 2026. That's my guess right now.
Just skip 48 and 49. Just give us 50.
It's literally what's happening right now. And I bet if we
Make
talked
it
to our buddy Johnny
50.
Fairplay, he would
Yeah,
tell us the same thing.
50 regular amount of days, 1 hour episodes. Thank you.
We're not going to do if they came out, that's all they need to do to make it where it would make the internet explode is if they did a Survivor 50 trailer and it ends with 39 days, 2 tribes,
Yeah.
1 survivor. It's
Yeah, that's
like,
what it needs to be.
let's go. Like, that's it. Just give us the original
Or
OG. It's like
or
OG Fortnite is coming back for good. And
or
they're taking it back. Like, what's OG Survivor?
or they have 50 contestants, one from each season.
They're not doing that. He's
That would
already
be,
said that
I know,
he's
but
not going to do it because they're going to be there forever. He won't do it. They
well,
don't have
that
the
they,
balls.
he doesn't have the balls. That's why I'm saying stuff that's smarter than he is. But like, think about the fans. They could do a 50, they could do that and then just drop one for that year and make it like 28 episodes. I'd be down with that 30 episodes. That would be cool.
So it would be like the biggest thing of reality TV ever if they just did a mega season of
Yeah.
Survivor. And it's
Yeah,
guess
and they
what?
can do
You
multiple week, like a couple
Australia
days a
does it
week,
every
like
year.
Australia. Yeah, like do
Australia,
a couple.
Turkey does like I looked up the ones that like Turbo won, that crazy bastard from the challenge.
Yeah,
They're only there for like 6 months.
yeah,
They're like in the wilderness for 6 months.
yeah,
These people are there for 20 days in Fiji.
yeah,
See,
yeah.
these reviews start to go long, we start to get mad.
Oh, it's just the real. You
Um,
can only mask the feelings for so long.
yeah, I know. But we're going to do more videos just complaining about this, not even about the episodes. We'll just talk about Survivor. Check out the playlist. You know our thoughts. I'm excited for next week. But like I said, overall, good job this week, Survivor. Just get microphones on your people so I can hear what the hell they're saying. Um, check out TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all the reality guys. But until next time, for myself and Brian, thank you so much for watching. Peace.